Welcome to the Success Path, where stories guide your journey to success. New inspiring story every week. Imagine a world without light, a world where nights were ruled by darkness. Now imagine a man who failed, not once, not 10 times, but more than 10,000 times. Yet he stood up every morning with one belief: there is a way, and I will find it. This is the story of a man who didn't just invent the light bulb. He invented the meaning of never giving up. This is the journey of Thomas Edison, the man who turned failure into fuel and darkness into destiny. Childhood of rejection. Edison was not born extraordinary. In fact, his school teachers said, "He is too slow, too dumb to learn anything." At age 7, he was expelled from school. His mother, Nancy Edison, looked at the little boy who the world rejected and said a line that shaped history: "You are not slow. Your mind just thinks differently." That one belief became Edison's first invention. Self-confidence. The curious boy, young Edison, was obsessed with understanding how everything worked. At 12, he turned his basement into a mini laboratory. He almost burned the house twice, but he never stopped experimenting. He didn't have money, so he sold newspapers and trains. He studied science between passengers. He bought chemicals with whatever coins he could save. Every cent went into learning. Every mistake became a lesson. The first big failure: during one of his experiments inside the train, a bottle of chemicals exploded. The compartment caught fire. The conductor slapped him, destroyed his lab, and threw him out of the train forever. That day, Edison lost his job, his lab, his income, his hearing. Partial hearing loss. But he didn't lose his spirit. He said, "I failed, but I am not a failure." And he began again. Edison becomes a young inventor. At 15, he created his first invention: a machine that printed newspapers automatically. He sold it. It failed commercially, but it taught him something priceless. An idea succeeds only when it helps millions. This became the foundation of all his future inventions. Sleep? No time for that. Edison slept only 3 to 4 hours a night. He believed genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. He built a new lab, then another, and then a bigger one at Menlo Park, a place where ideas never slept. His team worked day and night. Failures were celebrated. Every mistake was documented. This was the world's first innovation factory. A light bulb. 10,000 failures. This is the moment where the story becomes legendary. The world wanted a safe, cheap, long-lasting source of light. Many scientists failed. Edison took the challenge. He tried 100 metal filaments, 200 plant fibers, 300 materials, 5,000 plus samples, 10,000 experiments. Every day his team would ask, "Sir, why are we still failing?" Edison smiled and said, "We have not failed. We have just discovered 10,000 ways that do not work." Then one night, after years of trying, a filament of carbonized bamboo glowed and kept glowing. 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours. Edison screamed, "We found it." That light filled the room and then filled the world. The world changed forever. Cities lit up. Factories ran at night, homes became safer, businesses stayed open longer. Edison brought light to humanity. His invention changed the course of history. But Edison didn't stop there. Invention machine. Edison went on to create the phonograph, voice recorder, the movie camera, electric power distribution, carbon microphone, storage batteries, over 1,093 patents. He didn't create products, he created industries. He didn't create inventions, he created possibilities. His philosophy of failure. Edison believed three things. 1. Failure is information. Every failure tells me what not to do next. 2. Hard work beats talent. The most certain way to succeed is to try one more time. 3. Success belongs to the persistent. I owe my success to the fact that I never had a clock in my lab. His life was proof that greatness is built, not born. Edison's last lesson. In 1914, his lab caught fire. Everything burned: machines, patents, experiments. Millions of dollars of work gone. His son wept. Edison said, "Go bring your mother. She will never see a fire like this again." No panic, no regret, just acceptance. Next morning, Edison started rebuilding. At age 67, while most people retire, Edison reinvented himself again. Conclusion. The light inside you. Thomas Edison taught humanity one thing: your failures are not the end. They are signs pointing you to the right direction. You don't need to be born extraordinary. You need only two things: curiosity, relentless effort. If Edison had quit at failure number 99, there would be no light bulb. If you quit today, you may never see the greatness inside you. Final line. Don't count your failures. Count the number of times you rise again. Because one day, just like Edison, your moment of light will change the world.